Hey guys, welcome to episode 6 of I Do What I Want podcast, where I will always do what I want and I will always get away with it. I am Connie. I am your host. Welcome back. If you have followed me since episode 1, kudos to you. I am a little late on my episode posts because I had a little bit of a crisis going on. And I still have a crisis going on, but if I've learned anything as an adult, it is that time will not stand still for anyone. So I have to keep going and make the best out of a ugly situation. So my situation isn't as ugly as Justin Timberlake's is though right now. So if you do not know who Justin Timberlake is, which I never thought I would ever have to explain to someone who he is, but apparently the cop that pulled him over had no idea who he was either. So Justin Timberlake is a musician. He is a multi-Grammy winning singer. He was a part of a boy band called NSYNC, which I followed since the beginning because I was in my childhood youth when they were in their prime, and I was one of the girls screaming in the concerts. That was me. So he got arrested for a DWI, and I laughed at him. I will always not feel bad for these people who get pulled over for DWIs and DUIs because it's just a selfish situation. I mean, why get behind the wheel when you know you've had too much to drink? Now, he said he only had one martini. If you guys seen the mugshot, you know absolutely he did not have just one martini. He might have just paid for one martini, but he drank everybody else's martinis that they paid for too, because his eyes were so glossy, so glossed over. It was ridiculous. So apparently he got pulled over early Tuesday morning in his 2025 BMW after failing to stop at a stop sign. He refused a breathalyzer test, which is a clear sign that you've had too much to drink and you don't want to blow into it. But it's not a funny situation. But what made me laugh was, I guess, allegedly, when he was getting arrested, he mumbled that it was going to ruin the tour. And if you're the cop, you're a young cop, you don't know who this dude is. He's 3 sheets to the wind, and now he's talking about a tour. This cop probably thought he was so drunk and so crazy, and I guess the cop responded, "What tour, sir?" And I guess Justin barked back, "The world tour," which I would have cracked up if I was out there, because you don't know who this dude is. He could be a complete whack job talking about a world tour, and he's a nobody. Obviously, we know that he is a somebody, and there is a tour going on right now. I heard tickets have not stopped from selling. They're still available to purchase. He did get released. I saw the release photo and video. But my whole thing is, especially these notable people, he's been in the business well over 30 years. So I know he's got to be worth at least $100 million, if not that more. You can't afford to buy a Uber or a car or have a driver. Like, what's the point? Like, you rather put someone's life at risk than to order a cab or an Uber. And that's fine. If you want to destroy yourself or kill yourself, that's a personal choice, because you know what state you're in when you leave. But the sober people, you know, that are walking around or sitting at a bus stop or dining outside, they have no idea that you're under the influence, and at any point in time, they could be seeing the front grille of a BMW speeding towards them at any second. It's crazy. And I'm embarrassed for him. I'm embarrassed for Jessica Biel, because I know she is a real quiet, undercover, don't like attention type of person. And so now he's on the headlines of everything. I know she's probably punching the air somewhere. I don't think NSYNC was getting back together, but probably not now. Or if he's probably want to earn our trust or our likeness back, he'll probably tease us again that they're getting together when they're really not. But I just had to get this out. Don't drive drunk. Don't do it. If you feel like you've had too much, order a car, get a cab, get an Uber. And obviously he has no real friends. He must be surrounded by yes men, because you're a real shit of a friend if you saw him fucked up off martinis and you still let him leave and get in his car and drive away. You're a piss poor of a friend, and I would immediately stop talking to you. Absolutely. Everyone don't want yes people in your life. That's sucks. Obviously he can't trust anybody in his corner, because someone should have stopped him. Any real friend he had there would have been like, no, give me your keys. You're either going to ride back in my car or you're going to stay here till you sober up, whatever the case may be. Don't let him get behind the wheel of the car. Why? So I'm looking now and I don't see any scheduled court dates. So I don't know if that's happening just yet, but now the main thing they're talking about is the tour, and if it's still gonna happen, still not gonna happen. But as of now, I see that tickets are still available for sale. So that's all that I had, guys. I just had to let you guys know that I don't feel sorry for him. I hope whatever he gets, it's bad. Because some of these guys just think that they're above the law, and they say to themselves, yeah, well, I'm X, Y, and Z. I'll get away with it. They'll let me go. Well, no, not in this day and age when the cops are so young that they don't even know who you are. Good luck. Good luck. So if you guys want to throw it down in the comments, if you feel sorry for him, if you do not feel sorry for him, what you hope he gets in consequences. I hope he gets whatever the highest of it is, because no one should get away with doing that. And everyone's going to blow it over because he didn't hurt anybody. By the grace of God, thank you that he didn't hurt anybody. But what if he did? This would be a completely different situation. I can think of multiple famous people who have hit people and unfortunately have killed people, and they're still living their best lives right now. And I don't get it. I don't want to get it, but something has to change. You cannot get away with shit like this. I don't care if you're the richest person in the world or a bum living under a bridge. If you're driving drunk and as soon as you put the car in drive, you're at risk of hurting someone. And you should get the maximum of whatever comes your way for this kind of offense. So let me know in the comments what you want to see happen. And I'm just going to keep looking at this mugshot photo because it's funny to me. His eyes look so glossy. They look like two balls of glass. He doesn't even know where he is in this photo. But anywho, I want to thank you guys for joining me today. Any goals you had for today, I hope they were met. If not, tomorrow is a new day to get it done. And I will see you guys next time. So until then, bye.